Concern is mounting for millions of civilians who are caught in the crossfire of Putin's deadly war. People all over the world have offered support, including one group that is all too familiar with Russia's vicious attacks, the Syrian White Helmets, which you may have heard of. So joining us now to talk more about this is CNN political analyst and Washington Post columnist Josh Rogin. Fascinating piece that you have written. You spoke to the White Helmets, the head of the White Helmets, and they have tons of advice, and they are counseling the Ukrainians. What did you learn?
Right, Brianna. Well, we've heard that the Russians may be recruiting Assad's army to fight inside Ukraine. But the truth is that most Syrians are on the Ukrainian side of this because Syrians have been getting bombed by Russian aircraft for 7 years, and they've learned a few things about it. Amongst the helpful tips they have for Ukrainians are, whatever you do, set up your civilian response teams in small teams that can move fast. Don't use the internet, don't use phones, use walkie-talkies. They warn that the Russians have very cruel tactics. They'll have these double tap strikes where they'll kill the first responders within 7 to 9 minutes. So after the first strike comes, you want to get in there and get out within 7 to 9 minutes. And basically their advice is that don't rely on the United Nations or the international community to help you. You're going to have to form your own civil defense teams. The Ukrainians are going to need their own White Helmets, and the Syrian White Helmets are here to say, we'll help you, because they've got more experience getting killed by Russians than anyone else.
They're giving them advice on how do you deal with unexploded rockets? How do you evacuate buildings that are under attack? What kind of supply lists you need ahead of time? How to organize your groups? And that the GoPro is the essential tool, right?
That's right, because, you know, the Russians are not fighting military to military. The Russian military is waging a war on the Ukrainian people. So everyone, all civilians are now combatants. They're all becoming frontline warriors, like it or not. So they have to band together. And one of the things that the Russians are doing is they're committing war crimes, reportedly everywhere. So the only way to document that is by being on the scene. So what the Syrians are telling the Ukrainians are, as you're saving lives, put a GoPro on every helmet. Document those war crimes, get some of that information out to stop the war crimes in progress, and save a bunch of it for the International Criminal Court, because every picture can be a conviction years down the line.
You write, there are some things the Syrians have learned not to do. Do not give GPS locations of medical facilities to the United Nations, which may claim it needs the information to keep them safe. The Russians will use that information to target them. Never let Moscow have any say or control over how humanitarian aid is distributed, even when it's a UN program. The Kremlin will use that power to starve out civilian populations, as it is doing in Syria now.
Right. We're already seeing in Ukraine how Moscow is manipulating humanitarian corridors, using starvation as a weapon of war. Again, all crimes against humanity. The Syrians have been dealing with this for 7 years. And what they said is, whatever you do, do not trust the UN, because the Russians will take whatever information you give to the UN and then use it to kill more people. That's a sad but true fact of the way that our world is working right now. And if you just think about it, it means that the Ukrainians are on their own and they'll have to band together. But what the Syrians are saying is that if they are willing to stand up for what they believe in and fight for their country, that the will of a people defending their nation is more powerful than even the mightiest armies.
Well, they have a lot of advice to give. I want to ask you, while I have you here, about these MiGs. Poland surprised the U.S. saying, hey, we'll give these MiGs to Ukraine, but we want to do it through you, through the Ramstein Air Base, which is a NATO U.S. base in Germany. And it seems like as Kamala Harris is heading to Poland today, they are really surprised by what's going on. How do you see this?
Right. For the last 5 days, I've been talking to Biden administration officials who are downright upset with the Poles for springing this on them. The Biden administration does not want to do this. Okay, they've been very clear privately, although not publicly, that they don't think it's a good idea. They say that, oh, well, the Ukrainians aren't flying their planes anyway, and how would we get them in there? And they're worried it could be escalatory. That's what an official told me last night. They're afraid of provoking Putin, which to me sounds crazy, but that's how they think about it. And when you see American officials on TV saying, oh, well, this sounds like we're trying to figure it out. Maybe we'll figure it out tomorrow. Maybe we'll figure it out next week. What they're actually doing behind the scenes is trying to not figure it out. They're trying to figure out how to handle the politics of it, because Zelensky wants it, the Poles want it, Congressmen in both parties want this to happen. But the Biden administration, I'm here to tell you from my reporting, is really not interested in this. They just can't say that out loud because there's so much political pressure. And, you know, in some of these cases, like with the oil sanctions, they flip. And when the political pressure becomes too high, then they're like, oh, this was a good idea the whole time. So maybe that could happen. But as of today, I get more frustration and anger at the Poles for putting them in this position than actual desire to get this done. So that spells, a really unfortunate scenario for the Ukrainians who don't care about U.S. Polish bilateral spats. They just need the planes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like they're going to get them anytime soon, unfortunately.
I will say, look, the U.S. is concerned that this could make things worse. That is part of the discussion.
It's a war.
Yeah,
already worse.
Is this going to make this an even larger conflict? That's what we're hearing from them, that they're concerned about. Whether that warrants attention.
Sure.
We'll see. Josh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
New Day.